Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel, Brandy Janae's Bookshelf. So I feel like this is going up a little bit later than usual, but I got this box in the middle of last week and I typically don't film in the middle of the week. So I figured I will go ahead and get this done today, and it will be going up on Tuesday for you guys. But as you can tell from the title of this video, this is my June OwlCrate unboxing. And I'm gonna get into this. This is gonna be really exciting. But before I actually get into this, I just wanted to say that I just finished With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I read this as part of the Summer-a-thon. It was on my TBR for June anyway, but I did read it for the Summer-a-thon that's currently taking place. And you guys, I loved it so much. If you like contemporaries, I would highly suggest you guys go check this out. Gave it 5 stars. I loved it. I loved it so much that it inspired a written review. So that will be going up on my blog sometime this week. And it's been a really long time since I posted a review because I felt like I was having issues trying to put my thoughts together. But this, it just flowed really easily. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down because this isn't what this video is about. So moving on to the June OwlCrate box. I can't remember the exact title of the theme for this month, but here is the spoiler card for the month. There's the artwork, and then here is the other side, and the theme is Libraries of Wonder. And I will say that I have looked at the items already, or not actually looked at the items, but when I got my box I looked at the back of the spoiler card, so I know what the items are going to be. I just haven't seen most of them. So the first thing that was right on top is this key shaped gel pen, and it's just a really simple item. I think because they have some bigger items that was in this box, this was kind of just one of the smaller things. I will say that I'm not that impressed with this as an item in the box, but it is useful and it can be really cute as a prop for like bookstagram and stuff like that. So it could have a dual purpose, and it writes really well. I just tested it out on the box, and this has really smooth writing. So for those factors, being able to use it as a prop and having good writing, that's really useful. However, as like an official item in the box, not that impressed with this. So moving on to the next item that I see, we have this package. If you watched my unboxing for the main box, you probably will remember me talking about how there was going to be a coffee from Bookbo in there. So that is what this is, and it just says Bell's Library. I don't think this has any special flavors or anything. I think it's just like a regular type of coffee. It doesn't really have too much information on here. I don't drink coffee, so I will probably try to give this away to someone that I know who drinks coffee. The next thing that I have here is the monthly pen, which I'm pretty sure it goes along with the book somehow, so I'm going to save that for right before I talk about the book. But just know that I have that, and I will be bringing this back up. The next item is in this box here, and it looks like this is actually a coaster set, and it was designed by KDP Letters, and there's some information on the back of that if you're interested. Before I show off the actual coasters, here is the first one, and it says, when in doubt, go to the library. The next one says, imagine a place where the dead rest on shelves like books. The next one says, books spoke mind to mind, soul to soul, across the abyss of time and distance. Final one says, libraries were full of ideas, perhaps the most dangerous and powerful of all weapons. There are all 4 of those coasters. As you could tell, each of them are a different color, and they all have quotes pertaining to libraries, which fits into the theme for this month really well. So the next thing that we have here is a tote bag that was designed by Stella Bookish Arts, and I believe both sides say the same thing. It says, dream up something wild and improbable, and that is a quote from Laini Taylor, which I believe is from Strange the Dreamer, and this is really pretty. I don't use tote bags often, but I have a feeling that I might soon have a use for it, so it's nice to have them piling up. So I can use them when I need them. So the final big item that was in this box was this set of metal bookends, and this was designed with Hey Atlas Creative, so hopefully you guys can see the design on there. That was probably a terrible thing to use, but hopefully you guys can see that, and I'm pretty sure both of them look the exact same, and even the stand part has this design on it. So those are really cute, and these are inspired by the Chronicles of Narnia. I appreciate that we do have like a set of them in one box and not have to wait like a second box for the other one, especially for people who might have just picked up a one-time box and they didn't want to have to get two just to complete their set. So these are really nice. I honestly don't have a use for these right now because my shelves are full, but this might allow me the opportunity to like put books on top of my shelf, and then I can make sure they don't fall over with these. Alrighty, so before I get to the book, I will show off the monthly enamel pen that I skipped over at the beginning. And this one was designed by Brio and Brandish, and here is what that looks like. Hopefully you could get a good look of it without too much of a glare. I will show it off at different angles, so hopefully you can get a good look at that. And it just says Child of the Library, and like I mentioned, this design of the pen was inspired by the book. And finally, moving on to the book for the June box, the book was Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, and she is the same author that wrote An Enchantment of Ravens. I actually purchased that and have read it, and I thought that one was okay. It wasn't like my favorite read, and I didn't know about this one until recently, and I have heard a lot of good things. I heard people who did not like An Enchantment of Ravens at all say that they really enjoyed this, so I'm hoping that that's the case for me. And if you can't tell, this is an exclusive OwlCrate cover. I believe the original background cover is green, and this one is purple. It does extend onto the back as well. I don't know if underneath, I don't know if that purple is exclusive as well, but here is the spine. And I really don't know anything about this book besides, you know, the author and her previous work. I'm pretty sure this is a fantasy, and it has something to do with libraries, obviously, because its whole theme was based off of libraries. I forgot to show this off in my last unboxing, but this is signed by the author. But also included with the book was a letter from the author, and then we also have this sticker with a quote from the book. Then, as always, we have the booklet that has all of the goodies. Yeah, as you can see, that is the difference between the original cover and the OwlCrate cover. Not sure how well that's picking that up, but that's just one of the things that's included in here among some other stuff. The final thing in the box, as always, is the spoiler card for next month's box. So there is the artwork for that, and the theme for July is tournaments and trials. And if you guys are interested in hearing more about everything that's going to be included in the box, or at least everything that they have talked about, you can head over to OwlCrate's Instagram, because they have already put up the theme with all of the details. And I believe that orders might be open now for new subscriptions and one-time purchases. However, you might want to just go double check, and you might want to go do that pretty soon if it hasn't already opened, because I have a feeling that this month is definitely going to sell out, and that's because of what they have revealed is going to be in next month's box. So as you can probably tell from the information that I'm showing you now, next month's box will include the next installment in their Harry Potter mug collection. So they have been working with the artist Kara Kozik, and they have already sent out 2 mugs based off of Harry Potter. I think we got a Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban one so far. Pretty sure that the next month's one is supposed to be including Goblet of Fire. And I know they mentioned that at some point they will probably go back and do Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, however you know it, since they kind of just skipped over that one. So yeah, next month's box we will be getting, like I said, the next installment in the Harry Potter mug collection that is going on through OwlCrate. That's everything that was in this month's box. I feel like some of the items were on the smaller end, but I think that's because the coasters, or not the coasters, the bookends were a big part of this month's box, and they also had to think about spacing in the box, because I don't think they really changed this box size too much, just so people don't have to worry about extra shipping. But for the most part, I am happy with everything. I know everything wasn't the best, but overall I'm happy with the items that I received, and I'm looking forward to reading the book, which is the main reason for the box. So yeah, if you received this box, let me know what your favorite item was in the box. I think mine is probably the bookends, just because I feel like they will be the most useful and they look nice as well, which is my go-to for like the best items. But yeah, like I said, let me know what your favorite item was, and let me know if you have thought about subscribing to OwlCrate, and if not, why not? Like, why did you think it might not be worth it? And you can also let me know anything else that you would like to let me know. I don't know, just comment, say hi, whatever. Also, before I forget, because I forgot when I was filming my videos for last week, but I reached 800 subscribers. It has been a few years now. I feel like a little bit ago I had got up there, but then I lost a bunch of people, so it stayed there for like 2 weeks. So I think I am over that 800 threshold. So thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed to my channel. Thanks so much for 800 subscribers. I think once I get to 1,000, whenever that happens, I think I mentioned this before, I plan on doing a giveaway and probably a Q&A. I've been thinking about doing one, but I feel like no one's gonna ask me questions, so that's why I'm like, I might just wait to 1K, because then I'll have more people, so there's more likely of a chance that I'll get actual questions to answer for that. But yeah, hopefully that happens sometime this year, but if it doesn't, not a big deal. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye.